Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a video. It's been like years since I really took the time to make a long video that's interesting. Yeah, today I'm gonna do a video showing off my cassette tape collection. Music cassette tape. Um, I'm not gonna show all of them because I got like 200 of them, but I'm gonna show a big part, the most interesting one. There's really an interesting one that I won't show because I don't want to take 2 hours. But yeah, today I'm gonna show pretty much every cassette that are exposed in my collection. On the wall, like rack. Those are the ones that are exposed. The other one are in I got one here, are in suitcase like that. Oh, upside down. That's great. Yeah, But there's really good stuff in them too. We got some sword action here, Svengali, Poison. Quiet Riot. There's some really good stuff here, but I don't want a video that's too long because I'm not gonna edit anything. I'm just gonna go raw with the video and show you everything. So basically, just like showing my collection and a small guide on what price are they worth. What should you pay for? So it's gonna give some ideas to people. Maybe if you want some of these albums, how much should you pay? Cause sometimes you think they're worth a lot, but in reality, they're like really cheap. Yeah, let's start. I made a quick list on my phone on Discogs. All the price are the median price for the album and the release. These are pretty much all Canadian release in Canadian price. Yeah, basically it's gonna be a good guide for a couple, maybe a year, not necessarily more, because price change, go up, go down. So maybe in a year, all of these prices will not be good anymore. So it's more of a show my collection than anything else. So yeah, let's start. I'm gonna go with the alphabetical order of every band and every year of their release. The older release will be shown first and the later one after. So let's start. The first one is Accept, Eat the Eat. I'm gonna just figure out my camera. I just like place it there. I don't really know how I'm gonna. Yeah, I just need to adapt. And yeah, so here it's like I said, Canadian release on the black shell on the Epic record. Yeah, Face the Eat. I'm just gonna get you my list. Would be better with it. So, Heat the Eat. This cassette tape is worth around $4, so not that much. Like I said, maybe some people would be, Accept. I'm gonna sell this $10. Nah, it's not worth $10. Around $4 or $5. It's reasonable for a cassette tape. That's pretty much the median for a lot of album. The more common one and the one that were sold a lot. Always check, because the first pressing will always be worth probably more. Sometimes the repress are worth even more. It's really rare, especially in the cassette tape, because we don't make them really anymore. But sometimes the first pressing will be worth a lot. I did not check all of them to see how much a first one is worth, because it will have been way too long to do. So yeah, basically you're gonna see a lot of them are around those price. Some of them are more. I don't have any cassette hour like 100 or 50 bucks, or I think I've got one that was like 50 bucks, but only one, and it's because it's on a rare, more rare label. I'm gonna talk about everything in this video. It's not gonna be too hard to understand. So yeah, basically that's the first one. Accept, eat the eat. So I'm gonna all of these cassettes were pretty much bought in a lot or a thrift store. So this one is from a lot that I bought. A lot of them are from the same. I bought two big lot last year, and pretty much all of them are from these two. So you're gonna see there's a lot of album from the same artist in those that I'm gonna show. Next one is AC/DC Deeds, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheaps. Yes. So this is a repress, I think, from the 1890s. Yeah, 90s, on a clear shell like that, on the Atlantic record. So this one is worth around $7 Canadian. So like I said, it's not that more than the E. It's around the regular price. So I don't have anything else to say about this one, but yeah. And you're gonna see most of the repress were on clear shell. So if you have an album from like the 70s or early 80s, often it's gonna be on a white, mostly it's gonna be yellow because of time, and black shell. So most of them are in these shell, and the 90s one are really often in the clear shell. Some of the 80s are a clear shell, but it's really rare. Wasn't a lot around this time, and yeah, some in the 90s were in a black shell too. It's really depend on the pressing, and you know, there's so much of them, it's not easy to all know where to go. But yeah, basically you're gonna see some pattern in them. Next one is AC/DC Let There Be Rock. So again, 90s repress, I think. I did not check every pressing the year, but most of them are 90s repress for these album, because you know, this album was originally released in 1977. So yeah, cassette tape were starting. So if it was an original, it would have been on like a white shell. I don't know if I have one in these. I'm not sure about that, but if I have one, I'm gonna show you. But yeah, it's basically on like a white opaque shell. So yeah, it's pretty mid looking, not gonna lie. But yeah, so repress, I think on the, this is the ATCO record label, I guess. Yeah, and it's the same thing with the label. So sometimes the album have been released on 3-4 label and more. Could have been a pressing from another country, you know. It's really hard to know because there's so much of them, you know. When the album is like popular, there's so much pressing. So you know, there's many pressing on many country, on vinyl, cassette tape, CDs, and mini disc, and you know, 8-track sometime, depending on the album. But yeah, and this one was worth around $7 too, so not that much. This one is worth more though. It's AC/DC back in black. This is a German version. France, from France. Yeah, I don't know why I got a German version. I got it with a lot of AC/DC album, and it wasn't here. The only thing that's kind of yeah, I know the image is maybe stretched up, so the cassette look a bit long, but yeah, someone wrote her name, Diana, here, so yeah, it's kind of mid, it's lower the price, and you know, it's not in the best shape ever. It's like she wrote her name in here too with a number for some reason. It's, you know, they listen to it, they like the album, and it's on a black shell with screws, so you know, it's the same thing. It's from Germany. I don't know why it's here in Canada, but you know, it ends up here, and why not? It's worth around 24 bucks. From what I saw, maybe in better shape because mine is pretty beat up, so maybe it's worth like 10 to 15 max. I will probably not sell it for more, but anyway, I'm gonna keep it, so I don't care. Next, AC/DC again, the Razor Edge. So this one is in really good shape. When you look at it, it's like new almost. In the ATCO label on the black shell with screws, really good condition. Yeah, it's a classic, you know, with Thunderstruck and many other. And there's AC/DC got a lot of known song, and these are and I just realized I put them in the wrong order, but yeah, it's not a problem. I think this one this is an original pressing from the 90s. And like I said, it's a black shell. The album is from 1990. Yeah, I guess that's how we say. You know, I'm French, so there's maybe gonna be a word that doesn't sound right. And did I put them in the wrong order or no? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I put them in the wrong order. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I think, yeah, I put them in the wrong order. But only this one, I think. Yeah, okay. It's not too big of a problem. The rest is good. And AC/DC again. For those about to rock, again, 90s repress, I think this is, or no, maybe this is an original pressing. Oh, the shell was hard. On the black shell, Warner Bros. And Atlantic. I don't know if it's an original. I could not say. It's pretty, you know, there's trace of aging on it. I'm not sure if it's an original one. It's worth about $6, so I don't know. I cannot say if it's an original one or not, but it's clearly one. It's at least 35 years old. Next, we've got AC/DC Who Made Who. Again, AC/DC classic on the, I think, this Atlantic record again. This is I think a 90s repress too. It's from the 1986 on the clear shell. So like I said, it could be an original one, but it's pretty rare that they use clear shell in these gears. This one is worth about $5. Next, AC/DC again. Fly on the Wall. This is this is an original pressing, I think, from the 80s. Yeah, I think it's from 85. I think it's an original one. Like I said, I'm not sure about everything. I've got so much of them. It would have taken me hours to really take the time to check every pressing. So I'm gonna go like not gonna take too much time on every pressing because it's gonna be long. But yeah, Fly on the Wall, AC/DC, it's worth about $5. No, $7. I've got I messed up because of the other one that I mixed up. AC/DC Blew Up Your video. So the last one of AC/DC that I've got, the most recent one I think. No, it was a Razor. Second more recent one. Original I think. Like actually, I'm not sure. Black shell. Canadian pressing. This one is worth about $5. Next, we go to another group. Finally, no. But yeah, Aerosmith, one of my favorite band of all time, I would say. I like a lot of style of music, and Aerosmith, I really liked it. I've played a lot of Guitar Hero, Aerosmith. I think I almost platinum it, I think. Yeah, I mean, I have all the success on the 360. Really great game. I've played it really a lot, and I think it's the thing that made me really like Aerosmith. Playing the game really made me like go into them and check more about them, because back in those years I like not, I think I had like one album from them or maybe two. I didn't really listen to them a lot, but now I really enjoy them. So Aerosmith, Night in the Roots, that's a repress from the 90s or 80s, not sure. Black Shell. You know, it's kind of easy to know if it's a repress, because you know it's album that have been played a lot, and it's on Columbia. So in the 90s, or some of you that may not know, there was some kind of like thing you could do with a Columbia record. You could get like I think it was like you pay for one and get like 5 or 10 cassette. I wasn't born yet, but there was something like that. Same with CDs. And it was probably in these years that this one was made on the Columbia record. It was a lot of great album, but you know, they're pretty much worthless now, because you know, they were almost free, we can say. And this one is worth about $6. So yeah, but it's really clean. You look at it, looks new, and pretty much all of them sound great. You know, Cassette Tape have a wear issue, I would say, where the sound kind of fade, or the Cassette Tape jam or wiggle, I would say. You know, it's like it happens a lot with Cassette Tape that have been played a lot or poorly, I would say that, storage. You know, if it was with humidity and a lot of bad stuff, Cassette Tape have more chance to not be working great and something bad. But most of them are pretty good. I've got some that are really trashed and won't play, but you know, that's sad, but still it looks good. But most of my cassette that I have in my showing part are working ones, because you know, if someone come and want to listen to it, I'm not gonna put something that or just doesn't play, you know. But I've got one, like 2 of them I think that doesn't play. I'm gonna show them to you when I get to them. But next, I'm gonna go with the collection. Aerosmith Greatest Hit, repress again I think, on the black shell. Really clean again. Nothing to say more about it. It's worth about $4. You know, Aerosmith was a really like popular band, so a lot of them are not worth that much. Next we have Permanent Vacation from Aerosmith on a clear shell, so probably a 90s repress. A bit less clean, I would say. The cassette is not that bad, but we see where. My camera is probably too trashy to show you anything, but yeah, it won't even focus on it. But yeah, basically there's, you know, we see wear on the cassette, and you know, was probably listened to a lot. That's a great thing. People need to enjoy. Next we've got Aerosmith Jams, so another compilation of, I think it's a compilation. Yeah, it's a compilation. Repress, I think, again from the 90s. This one was swap case because it got a TDK case from like a recordable tape. So yeah, this one is worth $4, and the permanent vacation is for $2. Next we got Aerosmith Pump, and this one is worth $4. This one has the image on like comes the yeah, like that, not like that, like most of the cassette. So yeah, different, I guess. This one is really in a rough shape. I'm not sure if we're gonna see it. It's not that bad. I've got another one that was like almost all wiped up, but I probably changed it and didn't remember. But it's not that bad. But we can see some bit of rust here and wear on the cassette. So yeah, you know, like I said, bad storage made them not work as well as they should. But you know, we see some wear on the cardboard and everything. But if I remember well, it's working great. But you know, there's so much, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I listen way most to my CD collection. I've got like, I think 1300 CDs. So yeah, and it's only good stuff. And if you want, I could make some video about all of them. There's really like a lot of CDs, but you know, making a video, I've got my TikTok video that like I show them quick, you know, making some longer video showing more about them, talking more about them would be great. And anyway, this is like the first video I made in like, I think 5 years or so, if it's not more. So yeah, it's just for fun, because I was like, man, TikTok, it's kind of lame. I'm just like filming my cassette tape on my table, my CDs. Now I can talk to you. You can see my face that I've never shown in my TikTok, I think. But yeah, basically I'm gonna go back to the collection. It's gonna take like 2 hours. Next we got Yellow Grip from Aerosmith. So again, Aerosmith. It's not that beat up, but you know, we see wear, and the shell doesn't stay on. Yeah, it's pretty. The cardboard is more in rough shape than the cassette. This one is worth about $4. Aerosmith are not worth that much. So if someone wants some Aerosmith cassette tape, they can get them for pretty cheap. And you know, the price I give are the median price. You know, maybe some of them were sold for like, I don't know, $10 recently. I can't know. I'm not gonna check all of them. It, like I said, would be way too long. But maybe this one was sold for $10. I don't know. Maybe the more rare one were sold for way more than that. But you know, I want to be simple and give you the median price. So what you should pay for it for now in this date of 28th of October 2025. So next one is Big Ones from Aerosmith. This is in a pretty rough shape. I'm not gonna lie, you can see the name is literally fade out. We almost don't see it anymore. It played great. I remember playing it not so long ago. You know, the cassette tape is in bad condition, but it's pretty great. So yeah, this one is worth about $6. And for the last one of Aerosmith, we've got 9 Lives. This one has a nice art compared to the CDs. It's different, so that's pretty great. really nice shape. Nothing to say about that. $5 it's worth. Yeah, most of these cassettes I got them in CDs. Pretty much all of them, I think. So you know, that's why I listen to them in CDs. But you know, listening to cassette is always fun. When I go outside, I put my OG Sony radio. I should have grabbed it, but it's too far. But yeah, so when I go outside with a cassette tape or two, and I listen to them on it. You know, make them play. I don't want them to just sit here. You know. So yeah. Next one is Alice Cooper. So we change artists. Constrictor, album from 1986. This is an original pressing, if I remember well. On the black shell, really a clean one, played really well, in a really great condition. Like it's really great. This one is from a lot that I've bought with really nice cassette tape. They were like clean, and there was some really nice title. A lot of them are here, so I'm gonna show them to you. You're gonna see wasn't some bad stuff at all. It was some really great stuff. Next one is Alice Cooper Trash. This one is a bit more beat up. I've listened to it a lot. Probably my favorite Alice Cooper album. I really like pretty much all of the song on it. Really great condition. Cassette is clean. Cardboard too. It's more of the exterior shell because you know when I go outside I put it somewhere and I scratch it up, but it's really great condition. These two were worth about $4 each. So yeah. Next we go on the bit more expensive but not that big. We got Alice Cooper, not Alice Cooper, Alice in Chains, self-titled album from the 90s. Is it? Yeah, I think. 95, yeah. So yeah, with the dogs on it. It's on a pretty beat up clear shell. Alright, it played great. I know there was a you can get this cassette in like a greenish shell, like pretty cool. I think the CD too can come with the green case. Mine is pretty much basic. I don't know if it was originally in a green one, but it's not for now, at least. This one is worth about $10. I've seen sold around the 20s, but you know, like I said, I'm going with the medium price. Next, we got Alice in Chains Unplugged MTVs. Great cassette, some really good song on it. This one is worth $11. You know, we got Nutshells, classic, probably one of the best MTV Unplugged, if not the best. Personally, I really like this song on the MTV Unplugged. Next, we've got Annihilator, Alice in Hell. This is an original pressing, really great condition. This is worth about $12, but you know, look at it. It's new. It's clean. The cardboard is clean cut, like it's from the same dude. You know, it's really in like great shape. Next, we've got Anthrax, Fistful of Metal, from the same guy again. Really great stuff, clean condition, clear shell, repressed from the 90s, I think. Not sure 100%. There's no date on it, but this worth about $12 too. So pretty nice. Next one, we've got Anthrax Among the Living again. Great condition. Looks brand new. It's like when I see them, I'm just like, wow. This person was like way too careful with them. Like put them back and never play them again. It almost look like that. But yeah, Really, really clean tape. This one is worth about $7. You know, we go with the median price, but you know, some of them were probably more damaged than some of mine. In really great condition, you can go maybe on the $10 with it. You know, it's very it's not easy to really put price, but you know, the median is like general, in the general condition of item. When it's really clean, you know, you can go maybe a bit higher, but not too much. Next we've got Anthrax I'm the Man. This one is not worth that much, only $4. Again, this one is really clean. Same dude again. Bro had a lot of trash metal, and his collection was beautiful. I bought everything because, you know, it was way too clean. This one is State of Euphoria from Anthrax. This one is worth about $6 again. Clean condition. It's beautiful. I cannot ask for more. The cassette is just wow, you know, it's clean. And last one from Anthrax is Persistence of Time, the first album of Anthrax I ever heard. Pretty good. I like it. Really not that bad. The only Anthrax album I've got on CD, surprisingly, you can say. I'm not that big of an Anthrax fan, but it's great. It's really not that bad, and you know, it's not the kind of album I really buy on the CDs. I've often tried to like buy them for cheap, so you know, if I don't see them for cheap, I'm not gonna pay like $15 or you know, the big price. So I'm gonna wait to get them like in this lot. I would have probably not buy them individually. And this one I did. I think I paid like $8, and it's worth $8. So pretty good, you know. Like I said, I prefer pay the median or lower price, because you know, this one is not in the worst shape. It's not the best one compared to the other one, but you know, it's really not that bad. You know, $8 is really a great price if you ask me. Next one we've got Asia, self-titled. I think this is, I'm not sure if it's an original. Yeah, I think it's an original, or maybe a repress from the 80s. You know, like I said, on the white yellowish shell. Often some of them are like a cardboard stick to them. These are more often the first pressing of old album, but maybe this is the original one. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is worth about $4, so not that much. Next one may surprise you, Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet. This is only worth $3, because you know, it was sold a lot. I've got it on CD, OG pressing, and on vinyl too, on a Canadian OG pressing that was wet as. So you know, it got the wet action. My vinyl copy is yeah, didn't pay much for it though. So yeah, Bon Jovi, classic. You know, if you know your music, you know what it is. I don't really have anything to say about it. Now, Bush, the Science, one of the early album, later album. Yeah. I think it's their third album, third or fourth album. I'm not sure. You know, I listen to Bush, but Bush X, should I say? It's really not bad. It's grungy. It's great. I like it. I like some grunge action, I would say. Yeah, it's worth about $7. I've got the. This is like some of the album I don't have on CDs, but you know, I've got a lot of Bush album, but not this one. So you know, it's fun to have it, and I think I paid like $3. So yeah. Next one we've got Days of the News. We can say more obscure band. You know, it's kind of got into the shadow and no one really talk about them anymore, but really great band. I like it. Pretty clean. I think I paid like $4 for it, so really great price, and it's worth about 14. So yeah, really great album from the 90s. Next one we got DBC's. Yeah, great. It's Universe, clean, from the same dude. It's brand new, like literally. And it's got a bit more of wear. Maybe listen to it more. Yeah, it's a great question. It's worth about $10, so not bad. Next one, you've got a recent cassette from Defiance, because it's a French-Canadian band. This is a pressing from 2024. It's a compilation of 25 years of music on the clear orange shell. Really nice. I bought it from I think from the band. They were selling it literally for a convention, I would say. It's like a convention that I go to buy vinyl, CD, cassette. You know, it's a music convention, and the band was playing, so they were selling some merch and stuff. When I bought it, I didn't know the band, but it's punk. It's pretty great. And it was about $10. I think there was only one sale, so it wasn't easy. It's really priced it. So I put it at 10. It's basically new anyway. Next we've got Garbage, self-titled, worth about $8. It's great. Girl, grunge. I like it. It's really not got some really good song on it, like Only Happy When It Rains. Only Happy When It Rains and Queer. Yeah, great song from the 90s. Like I said, I listen to a lot of music, so I don't really have a genre that I prefer more. Yeah, we got some genre that I prefer, like punk, metal, and maybe hardcore, post-hardcore, emo. But it's great. If you're like me, you're gonna like pretty much everything that I show. Maybe some of them you're like, nah, I don't like that. And it's pretty much that way for everyone. You're gonna like this, but there's some stuff that you won't like. And it's okay. You gotta like what you like. Everyone hears like different things, I guess. And it evolves in time. A couple of years back, I really wasn't a fan of metal, but now I listen to it pretty much every day, so it evolved. Next we got Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. Not in the greatest condition. It's worth about $10 in good condition. It's really not that bad, but it's nothing to say about it. Everyone knows it. Same for Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. Great album. I really like Use Your Illusion 2. I know a lot of people like the one because of November Rain, but this one got played a lot. I really liked it. These are worth about $6 and $8. Next we got Old. It's one other grungy girl band. Yeah, I'm gonna show maybe when it's only got like two. I'm gonna show them together. We got Live Through and Celebrity Skin. Live Through This, yeah, and Celebrity Skin. So they're both in pretty good condition. This one is worth about $11 and 10. I remember playing Celebrity Skin on a rock band. Good old days. Next we got a lot of the same artists. Not Kiss. No, not Kiss. Iron Maiden. Because I saw Kiss because Kiss is the next one. We've got a lot of them, and these are in the better price, I would say, because you know it's Iron Maiden. It's a popular band. First we've got Iron Maiden Killer. I pretty much got it for free because I bought like a lot of metal CDs, death metal, thrash metal, and a lot of stuff, and pretty much got it for free buying the lot. That's the album Killer, original pressing from the 80s. It's worth about $23. Mine is, it's, you know, it got some somewhere, and the stupid camera won't show it correctly. But yeah, I'm gonna take it off. But yeah, it got like a crease in the paper. You know, it's kind of sad. And I remember, if I remember well, the cassette wasn't playing really great. You know, that's one of them that doesn't really play great. In this condition, it's maybe worth like $10, not more. You know, maybe 23 if it's a great condition, but in this one, I would not sell it for that much. Next, we've got Iron Maiden, made Japan. Really great condition. This one's from the other lot that I was talking about. Really great, still in a crisp white. It's really like good condition. You know, this dude was like treating them like babies. This one is worth about $18. So in this condition, probably 20. You know, I would not be scared to sell it at that price. We'll probably sell in this condition. Next we got Number of the Beast, classic album. This one is worth about $8. Again, clean condition, classics. Those are original pressing, so pretty nice. Next we got Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. Another great one. These are all from the same dude, so in great condition. This one is worth about $11. Next we got Power Slave. This one is worth about $8. Again, clean condition. Yeah, clean condition. Nah, got somewhere. You know, if we, I don't know if we're gonna see, but the cardboard is a bit like yeah, got some scratch, and yeah, maybe this one was played more. But the cassette tape is clean, like always. So yeah, $8. Next we've got Somewhere in Time, worth about $10. This one is clean. I've got nothing to say about it. Really clean. And I forget to say Power Slave was probably the album that made me like Iron Maiden, because I didn't listen to them when I was younger, but this album really made me like them. I really love it. Next one is No Prayer for the Dying. Again, Iron Maiden. Clean condition too. It's really not. It's clean, yeah. Worth about $10. And last one from Iron Maiden is Live After Death. You know, it's a double cassette, but it's a single cassette. But like all the songs are on the cassette. At first, I thought like I had only one of two, but it seems like it's just like the equivalent of two cassettes in one. So yeah, I don't know if it's maybe not the right cassette in them, or whatever, but yeah, I bought it online for like $5 and it's worth about 13, so it's a pretty great price, I say. But yeah, next, Kiss. Like I said, Kiss is fairly rip. Clean cassette. This is a pretty old pressing, I would say, with the cardboard, like I said. I'm not sure if it's one from the 70s, pretty more from the 80s, would be more logic. But yeah, great album. In the first one that I listened from Kiss, with the New York Groove, classic song. Next one, this one was worth about $8. Yeah. Next one we got Less Than Jake. Less than J? Yeah, Less Than J. Silver Lightning, so I bought it new on their website. It's a punk band, pop punk, ska. You know, they were really more ska in their first album. I've got pretty much all of their album on vinyl and a lot on CDs. It's my only cassette from them because I don't have the album on CDs or vinyl, so I bought it on cassette. Really nice cassette. It's like transparent with like glitter on it, so pretty cool. I checked the price. It's worth about 20 bucks. You know, it's new and there wasn't a lot of sales, so it wasn't really easy to tell. But yeah, around 20 bucks. Next is Live, excuse me, alternative rock band. This is the album. The Distance to Here. Yeah. So again on this side. Great album. I've got Throwing Copper, and it's not in this pile because it's one that doesn't play well. So that's sad, but like I said, if we do another video, I'm gonna show everything from. I got 3 suitcases, 2 small and 1 big, like I showed in early in the video, and there's some great stuff. You know, like I said, it's not bad stuff at all. It's just that I don't have enough space. Next we got L7. Bricks Are Heavy. So a punk band with a girl. Great album. Same, I've played a lot of it's, let me remember, Pretend We're Dead on Rock Band 2, I think. Made me discover this band. It's good. Worth about 11 bucks, and the live ones was about 6. Next we've got Megadeth, Peace Cell, but Who's Buying. I think it's an original pressing, pretty good shape, from the same that had the other one, Iron Maiden and everything. Really clean one, you know, looks new. Worth about 12 bucks. And we've got Megadeth. So far so good. So what? Again, really great shape. It's brand new, like, but you know, it's brand new, but like the cardboard. Let me just show it to y'all. No, the cardboard is like clean. You know, looks like I just pulled it out of the seal. But the cassette, for some reason, is really like erased. There's like, yeah, I don't know if the pressing was bad or maybe it wasn't, the ink was almost out, but you know, maybe it's just wear, but it's such in a good shape that it's pretty weird. But yeah, and it plays really great. This one is worth about $9. Next one, we've got one of the more expensive that I've got, Metal Church on Banzai Record. So for those who doesn't know Banzai Record, it's some kind of like bootleg labels, and all their stuff is like worth more than the basic one. Especially the vinyl one are worth pretty good money, and it's really great shape. And most, pretty much all of the Banzai Record had, you know, this yellow line. Some of them are not Banzai, but I think every Banzai Record had this line on them. So yeah, self-titled. It's worth about 25 bucks, so pretty good for a cassette tape. This was with the same lot, so really clean. Next we got Metal Church, the Dark, clean again, perfect condition, worth about 8 bucks. Next, last Metal Church, it's Blessing in Disguise. So yeah, basic one, again really clean, stayed like brand new. And we go on the one that I probably have the most cassette from them. Yeah, Metallica. Pretty much all of them were from the lot with all the clean cassette and everything. Some of them were bought in places or new. We're gonna see what I want to say about that. So Kill 'Em All, clean cassette, really nice condition. It's worth about $20. We got Ride the Lightning, great condition again, worth about 16. Master of Puppet, clean, worth about $23. I'm gonna go pretty fast on them because, you know, I don't want the video to take like 2 hours. It's almost an hour already. If you're still here, thank you, I guess. Next we've got the 598 EP original. I've got the repress too, and it's like $10 instead of 5, I think. It's really random, but yeah. The repress is my brother has it, but yeah. This is an original run, really clean, worth about $10. So yeah, inflation, great. The single of one, worth about $7. It's supposed to be in a cardboard shell, but the last owner cut it, put it in a plastic shell, but he still kept it, so it's pretty nice. Got one and the Prince. So yeah, you know, at least he kept it, but you know, it's kind of sad that it's got uncut. It's worth about $7. After I've got the repress from 2018 of Injustice for All, worth about $21. Surprisingly, I thought it was worth less than that, but yeah, you know, it's on the Black and Red record. Next we got the Black Album. This one is pretty beat up, you know, really beat up, I would say. It's in really rough shape. Was probably listened to a lot. I think it plays great, but you know, there's some time it's not as crisp as it should be. This is worth about $10 in good condition. Next we've got Load. Mine is still sealed. It's the repress on Black Net again from this year. Yeah, it's not their best album, you know. There's not really great song. There's King of Nothing, that's not bad, but it's not their greatest album. I'm not gonna lie about it. It's worth about $20 seal, I guess. Wasn't a lot of sale either, because you know it's brand new. Next we got 72 Season on cassette. This was pretty cool. It came with like yellow transparent shell. It's worth about $23. Yeah, and it's new, so that's mine is open, but you know, it's a recent album. Next we've got Napalm Death. If you know, it's like a grind. Yeah, it's okay. It's not my favorite one, but yeah, it's worth about $7. Next we've got some expensive one, I would say. Nirvana, Nevermind, $24. That is worth. It's an original pressing. Came from the dude with the Metallica and everything, so in really great shape. Next we've got In Utero, worth about $18. I think I paid like pretty cheap for it. I don't remember the exact price, but yeah, it's in really great shape. First press too. Next and last one from Nirvana, we got Unplugged, worth about $20. So yeah, pretty cool. You know, some album that worth some money. That's always fun. And next we've got some Pearl Jam album. We've got 10 original pressing. It's worth about $14. One of the early grunge album that I've listened to. Next we've got VS from Pearl Jam, worth about $7, and Vitalogy, worth about $8. These are some that I've paid like really cheap for them. Next we've got a new one again, Pierce the Veil, The Jaw of Life. So a recent album, I think from 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Still brand new. I bought it like 2 weeks ago or three. It's really. I think it's the latest one from my collection. Worth about $12. I think new it was like 15 or 16, so it's not too bad. Next one, Red Hot Chili Pepper self-title, worth about $20. It's an original pressing. Pretty cool to have it. I'm a pretty big fan of the Red Hot Chili Pepper, one of my top 10 bands, maybe top 5, yeah. And it took me really a long time before I listened to their first stuff, and I was surprised. It's really not that bad. You know, when you like a style, you like pretty much all their songs. Some people will only listen to like Californication or the more mainstream stuff, but personally, I really like them. I'm not a huge fan of their second one and third one. They're good, but you know, I don't have them in my possession. I think I've got the second one on CD though. But yeah, it's my only version of this album. I think the vinyl is worth like 200, so yeah, I'm not buying that. Way too expensive. Next we've got What Hits, so compilation. That was my introduction to their earliest stuff. I bought it on CD and cassette. So yeah, that what's made me discover more of their, you know, like Behind the Sun, Backwoods, Truman and Kill Coyote. You know, more old stuff. Yeah, great cassette. Worth $7, I think. This one is from the Europe. Bought it online a while ago on eBay, I think, and yeah, pretty great. Next one, we've got Return of the Dream Canteen. Brand new again, sealed. I've got it on CD, so I didn't open it. I think it's better sealed. Not like 72 Season from Metallica. I don't have it on CD, so yeah, that's why I've opened it. On a pink pack shell. Pretty cool. Worth about $20. Next, we're going on the last one. It's gonna be in the hour video. Yeah. We got R.E.M. Live, one of their early album. Not the first one, but yeah, I've got a lot of them on CDs, but I don't have this one. This one is worth about $7. I don't even remember where I got it. I know it was like I don't know. I know I bought it not so long ago, but like I'm not sure where I got it. Maybe from the thrift store. I'm not sure. Next we've got Document. Great album, but the other one all with him. Yeah, but 4 of their album at the same time. This is worth about $5, and at the same time I bought this one, Green. I bought them, I think, in the earlier this year. So yeah, I got to a trip and I bought pretty much all of them, or it was late of last year. I'm really not sure, but sorry. Yeah, Green worth about $4. Out of Time 5 and Automatic 5. I think these are all first press from the 90s. So yeah, pretty cool. Next, we're on the last pile. Got 9 to go, and 5 of them are from the same artist. That is Scorpions. This is Love at First Sting. Great album. You know, Rock You Like a Hurricane, classic. Worth about $7. Next we've got Savage Amusement. Again, great album. This is Repress. Great album, yeah. Next we got The Best of Rockers and Ballade. Savage was worth about 4. This one is worth about 5. Great condition, was with the other one in the lot, so clean. We've got Crazy World, the same lot. worth about $5. Clean classics, you know, with the wind of change, I think. Yeah. Classic song. And last one from Scorpions, we got Face the Heat, original pressing. Pretty cool. I think this one was from the lot, but I've got another copy that I got like for 50 cents in the thrift store, so yeah, why not? And for last one, got Soundgarden, Super Unknown. It's worth about $7. I'm not sure. I think it's repressed. But yeah, you know, again, classic grunge. Great. Nothing else to say. This one we got Stone Temple Pilot Core. Again, some great grunge stuff. This is worth about $10. This is an original pressing though. Yeah, really great album. And on the last two albums from this video, from the band Testament, from the dude at the Super Clean Cassette. So we've got The Legacy and Practice What You Preach. Yeah, what you preach. So two really great condition cassette. Yeah, I'm all mixed up with the camera. Yeah, great cassette, clean. This is a original pressing, yeah, original pressing with little warrant on the back, said explicit lyric, you know, before the classic one that we see in the front. And last one, you know, Practice What You Preach. This one was worth $12, and this one is worth about $9. Again, some really great condition cassette. You know, you look at it, it looks brand new, no scratch, like some really light one. Really great condition. So that's pretty much all. It was a pretty random video, you know. I know it was maybe a bit long. I've tried to make it the shortest possible. Yeah, I hope you enjoy, and maybe this helped you to have more ideas on how to pay. You know, how much to pay on these cassettes. If there's some of them you want, you can go on Discogs and try to find some great album. Like I said, some of them are really cheap, and you may find some that are less expensive than the price I said. So you know, it's all up to you. Discogs is probably the best platform to get some great price, and you can go to thrift store maybe. You're gonna be lucky and find one that you want. But you know, now it's made you know that maybe you're gonna go to the thrift store and think, oh, there's this album from Anthrax, it's only $15, and you realize it's not worth $15 and it's worth like $5. So yeah, go on Discog. If you got a collection or anything, it's probably the best platform for that. You can scan and search. There's so much release on this app, it's insane. You got pricing and everything, all, you know, probably the best app that I've ever used for my personal collection. It's insane, and it costs nothing. You can buy, if you want, you can have a official profile and sell stuff. It's, you know, it's just great. It's a great app. So if you got a collection like me, or you just simply want to know what price these albums are, install Discogs. It's probably the best one out there to help you. You know, Discogs like that. Yeah, this is bright, too bright for the stupid camera, and now it's probably gonna be too dark, like that. Yeah, Discogs, you know, you can see, and you know, I'm just gonna show you all really quick how it is. You know, we can see all of these release and everything. It's great. You can see your CDs, vinyl, cassette tape, 8-track, everything. You know, except maybe like really a rare release or a self-release album from, you know, a really obscure band. Maybe they're gonna be more hard to find, and they maybe not even be on the app. And this time, add them. You know, it's better for the community. Yeah, sorry, my English is poor, but yeah. Uh, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I'm not gonna ask you to like or anything. Do what you want. It's your life, not mine. And yeah, thanks. And go on my TikTok. If you don't go on my TikTok, it's face with no eyes, I think. You know, I'm not the best one with yeah, face with no eyes. I post not each day, but you know, each week I post some video to, you know, show my collection, new purchase. But you know, if I build a better community on YouTube, I'm probably just gonna publish them on YouTube. It's gonna be more easy for me to take time and show everything. Like a lot that I'm probably gonna buy soon. So I'm probably gonna put another video out soon if I bought the lot. A big lot of black metal and a lot of great stuff. And you know, we're gonna see with gonna check everything, list everything, and talk to you about it like this. Maybe in a more professional way, because you know, it's the first video I do in like 5 years, like I said. So it's a bit like raw, like I said, and you know, I'm just trying my best to do something that's, you know, listenable and not too annoying, even though it's kind of hard. Yeah, and thanks for watching again, and yeah, we're gonna see each other maybe next time if you want. So yeah, thanks for watching, and you know, comment if you want to see something from my collection. If you have questions, I'm gonna answer everything. You know, I've got a really big collection, really big setup. If you want to see my setup or anything, ask me. It's gonna be a pleasure to show you everything. But yeah, thanks, and see you next time, maybe.